Okay, so for anybody that catches this right at the beginning, I'll just let you know I'm just finishing percolating some coffee, and then it'll be perky now. Percolator, perky now. I don't know. I'm trying to play with words. I don't know if it's working. I think it's working a little bit at least. That's the main thing. And then we'll do some music. A little bit before late dinner. Well, actually, it's not that much later than usual, which is why I don't think that certain things set us behind it all today. And it was a good thing. It just was very prolonged, but kind of very soothing. Anyway, one thing I am going to very quickly do, quickly, look for the good in everyone. Hey. Um, I thought that the coffee was a little bit closer to being ready. I want to just add to it because there wasn't very much in the cup, and then I added a lot of milk, and then I think it's going to be too milky. So I want it perfect, man. Perfect as perfect can be. Which was also said a little earlier this morning, this evening about something. I need coffee. I don't even know what time of day it is. What time is it there? Where are you watching from? Welcome. So, like I was just saying before you tuned in, just started rolling. I'm just letting some coffee finish percolating. It's just about finished. You can hear it's kind of sped up a bit. And you're like, why are you YouTubing that? Because, I mean, sometimes I really, I say it in some of my other videos. I make guesses that both give me a sense of empathy or at least some humor. But, I mean, there are also probably very likely people that think the things that I kind of guess. Maybe not, maybe. Such as, okay, and you're telling us that you're making coffee. Why? And then they leave. Like they're just that impatient. Whether they're from the Himalayas or not. And that's not meant to be racist or anything. That's meant to say that there's a flower called a Himalayan impatience. But, sometimes it's worth the wait. Because actually the song that I'm going to do, is not in that tab though. Is one that I've tried to do twice. Haven't been super familiar with it. Now I've heard it about 3 or 4 times. First couple times I just didn't get it. And if Anna is watching this at some point, it's the one that I read the lyrics to today. But now I'm actually going to try playing it again. However, I'm not going to do that one first, even though I thought that G's musical ear would follow along with the. I mean, I wasn't playing it through speakers really loud, but I did say, it's the off rhythm or the off beat or whatever, and I thought I was getting enough sense of it as we go from 1 3 suddenly. Welcome, to get the rhythm to drum to it. I'm not sure if he was. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with 2 other songs, which I think you'll be familiar with one of them. Even if you don't think you've ever heard of Desiree before, I think you'll be familiar with the one especially. And then I'll save that one as the third one. And if he's around to join me, he is. If he isn't, I might be able to pull it off better just myself. As much as I love doing, and all three are weird. Much as I love doing music with him, and he's at work a lot of the time when I do the podcast. And life is short. I can't not think of a lot of people, but especially my friend Ray. She lost her life, and her partner and her sister and family and friends lost her in her life at a very young age. Somewhat unexpectedly. And when you think about things like that, it really, I know how fragile and yet precious life is, but it just kind of really, really reminds you, right? So I don't have to cook. I'm just having leftovers. Maybe do up a piece of garlic bread with it quickly. So I'm able to do this before dinner. I'm just going to grab my other shoes. My guitar playing shoes. Just kidding. Since I don't know what that is, although he has piano playing shoes, so it could be a thing. don't know if we're going out anywhere tonight. There's a festival going on in our city, but even though there have been times today where it's been really nice and sunny and blue sky, there's also been times where it's raining quite heavy. Even like weather that you wouldn't think we get this time of year. So if for no other reason than that there's a ton of puddles and we don't drive and may not have a ride arranged to go to it, we don't want to have to be dodging puddles and traffic and possibly getting splashed by drivers that aren't considering bikers, pedal bikers. Anywho, so, but I may have an answer to that. Okay, yes. I'm not going anywhere tonight. So I'm going to do a few songs and then we'll go from there. Okay. And I just got the guitar out again recently. And the person left, which is real motivating, you know. But again, I'm just very verbal and honest and I speak things out. But either you came back or somebody else here. But is it like, well, why should we care whether you're going anywhere tonight? I'm just verbalizing my mind. But now I'm going to verbalize and play a couple songs. Okay, so I'm going to start with one called Life by Disney. I've never played it before, but I've heard it a bit, so here we go. Somebody apparently rewrote this to try and make it simpler by using a capo on the first fret, but I never use a capo chapstick. I do use chapstick a lot. I always feel I'm capable enough without one, so. Watch the evening news. Why? I think it's the same chords, which is good because they were lazy and didn't chord the second verse for some reason. I'm a superstitious guy. Never walk under ladders. I keep a rabbit's tail. Take you up on a dare. Anytime, anywhere. Name the place and I'll be there. Bungee jumping, I don't care. Oh, life. Oh, life, ooh, ooh, ooh. And then it goes to a bunch of flats, and then after all is said and done, I'm not the only one. Life indeed can be fun if you really want to. Sometimes living out your dream ain't as easy as it seems. You want to fly around the world in a beautiful balloon. Oh, life. Oh, life, oh, life, oh, life. We got two of you here. Now it says one, but Lisa's still one. Now I'm going to do one that I think you recognize. Like I say, whoops. Whether you, hopefully it goes back just as quick because I did have to go to a different page to see the song, but sorry for that loud slip. And that one, and also that one. I didn't necessarily have to go back to the Google search page. You know what I'm going to do to speed things up here because it's being slow? It's actually more like Desiree. Now that loaded really fast. Okay, so now I'm going to try. Earlier today, I did. Maybe you're laughing at it. You know what though? Maybe that's a good time to do it, even though it's not far in. Again, I understand that this may come across as a lovey-dovey type theme, but it's also just a decent song. So there. And the other one, I really would love it if G would able to. Okay, here I got this to load. Tell me if you know this song, and if you don't, tell me what you think of it. Okay, but I think you might know it. I mean, I can't say what people know and what people don't know, but I think you might. Old guitar, old strings. I do apologize for the slightly off sound, but my voice may be old, 39, but listen as your day unfolds. Challenge what the future holds. Try to keep your head up to the sky. Lovers, they may cause you tears. Go ahead, release your fears. Stand up and be counted for. Don't be ashamed to die. You gotta be, and you gotta be bold. You gotta be wiser. You gotta be higher. You gotta be tough. You gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool. You gotta be calm. You gotta get together. All I know, what I know, love will save the day. Hear what you, depending on your mother, of course. Hear what your mother said. Read the books your father read. Try to solve the puzzle in your own sweet time. Some may have more cash than you. Others take a different view. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You gotta be kind of bad. You gotta be bold. You gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard. You gotta be tough. You gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool. You gotta be calm. You gotta get together. I've played guitar so long, it's crazy. All the love will find save the day. I ask no question. It goes on without you, leaving you behind. You can't stand the pace. The world keeps spinning. You can't stop it if you try to. This time, you in the face. As your day unfolds, challenge what the future holds. Try to keep your head up to the sky. Lovers, they may cause you fear. Go ahead, release your fear. My, oh my, yeah. You gotta be, and then it just keeps repeating that on and telling you how much you gotta be it. Okay. And just as I come back to the screen, it looks like the person left. But maybe it was just kind of a bit of a, I don't know. Sometimes that happens. So since there's nobody here at the moment, I think I will do this one song. Oh, wait a minute. Do I still have it open? Yes. And I know that sounds funny. I'm posting it on YouTube. It's as if I don't want anyone to hear it. It's just because the wrong person might think, oh, that's you're singing a love song to me. I mean, it's not. I don't know if it's a love song, but you could call it that. But you know what? It's also just a song, as we would say, and a fairly decent one. So here we go. I can feel the magic floating through the air. Being with you gets me that way. All I watch is sunlight and the chord's a little bit off. I do agree. It's either the guitar or the recording, but all my thoughts seem to settle on the breeze. When I'm lying wrapped up in those arms, of your heart. I can feel it breathe. Suddenly I'm melting in your groove. Nothing left to prove. Baby, all we need is just to be caught up in the touch, slow and steady rush. Baby, isn't that the way that love's supposed to be? I can feel you breathe. Just breathe. In a way, I know my heart is waking up, and all the walls come tumbling down. Closer than I've ever felt before, and I know the need for birds right now. 'Cause I can feel you breathe, washing over me, suddenly melting in you. Nothing left to prove, baby, all we need is just to be caught up in a time, slow and steady rise. Baby, isn't that the way that love's supposed to be? When you feel you breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Caught up in time, slow and steady rise. Baby, isn't that the way that love's supposed to be? I can feel you breathe. Just breathe. I can feel the music floating in the air. Being makes me that way. Kind of has an abrupt ending, but that's how it ended. I'm kind of glad I did it. I don't know. It was fun to sing. Now it is getting kind of late here, so I have a feeling we may not have. Does look like he might be available. Just a moment. Just a moment. I know he also really wants to enjoy the garden because before long it won't be garden season, and also it stopped pouring. But I have things on good. So. Hi. So I'm just about to finish up with that song, and then do up some garlic bread, and I'm ready to eat. And I guess you can come over here when I'm doing up the garlic bread if you want. And then yeah, and then I'll decide whether I think it makes more sense to watch the meditation thing. Like I said, it had a happy ending. Meditation before bed, and other stuff that I don't never seen before. For that stuff, yeah. And if what's their name again? Oceans, something Oceans is what they went by on here. If you're left, because they're like, I don't know who you're asking about. Sorry. Didn't mean you had to go anywhere. Just kidding. Anywho, now if he took that as, and it doesn't look, I can't tell if he did or not. I'm still getting his shoes on. If he took that as join me, then he did. But if he didn't, he didn't. But yeah, I haven't gotten a message from you. I've sent one to you. I'm waiting. I'm also glad that I'm doing this as the last song because I'm drinking coffee. I guess I did just do 3 songs, flew through them, and to be quite honest, I'm feeling a little, even with the AC on, I'm feeling a little bit warm and low energy. Although I did have a good little lay down earlier and actually got a bit of extra sleep, I think. Chopstick, if anybody's wondering, after the fact, since nobody's here during. Okay, this is really great if there was someone here as I start this. Again, to know that it's landing. But then at the same time, I don't know if that is my hope while I'm rolling live this time because, like I say, I don't really feel like I can stick around. I want to have a late dinner and watch other things and do other things. So, you know, it would be the perfect time for it to be quiet. You know, like I say, while live and nobody's comments being here because I do read them. That's the thing. Some people that do you post on YouTube maybe don't read or well, I mean, some people don't upload their videos live, but if they do, I mean, it depends on their chat. Sometimes if it's a really busy chat, including myself, I might miss one or two, or you know, I might miss the occasional one. But I do try and address them, and if I can while live, great. Um, and I would do the same afterwards too. But so yeah, and then you know, depending on how quick someone types, and you know, lots of people are pretty fast typers with their thumbs included, you know, or you know, all their fingers, and you know, it just could be a lot of back and forth that I just quite frankly don't have time for it right now. but no, I really do appreciate your comments and your love and and yeah, you appreciating what I'm doing. Um, so I wish that I could say, you know, that. So yeah, I don't know. But I'm just gonna hop into this next song, do it, and then say bye for now. And after watching this short or video of mine, and I did quite a long one today, one of my longest. Although I sometimes do have a lot of time and lose track of time, and sometimes things go slow, and sometimes I get briefly distracted, and I'm kind of okay with that if you know nobody's currently watching. You know, if it doesn't indicate that anybody's currently watching, especially if it's further in, I'm thinking, oh, no, people might not come this far in anyway. You know, I don't know. It's just I don't know. So sometimes they really do. Someone earlier today on the video, the live chat didn't show afterwards, but they said, you know, do you sometimes lose track of time when you're just sitting there, you know, talking with you? I mean, it sounded like they talk to themselves a lot, but it's a it's a way of processing and keeping yourself company sometimes, and pulling the house plants down with your guitar. Just kidding. Pulling your pants down. Too far. Just kidding. Okay, here we go. Look for the good in everything. Look for the people who were set your soul free. It always seems impossible until it's done. Look for the good in everyone. That's an effect. It's supposed to sound like. Look for the good in everything. Same as the intro. Look for the people that will set your soul free. It always seems impossible until it's done. Look for the good in everyone. People done gone crazy, people done gone mad. And don't forget the superpowers we all have. We were born to love that day. We can't decide our fate. Look for the good in everyone. Celebrate our mistakes. If there's silver lining, you still have find it. It's hard sometimes. I know it is really, really hard. And we should be aiming for as easy and enjoyable as we can. Look for the good in everything. sun needs rain. Everyone is carrying around some kind of pain. I see who you are. You're like me. I see you're searching for a purpose, guided by a dream. I see who you are. I'm just like you. I get lost sometimes and I forget what I came here to do. Keep on trying when it gets hard. Look for the good in everyone. Look for the people who will set your soul free. Always seems impossible until it's done. Look for the good. Look for the good. Be careful. Look for the good in everyone. Everyone is nature. Everyone is love and light and vibration. Look for the good. Look for the good. Everyone gets mad sometimes. Maybe they should. Look for the good. Look for the good. Look for all the youth in your neighborhood. Oh, this was hard to play earlier. Look for the good. Look for the good. Life should be sweeter if everybody would. Look for the good in everything. Look for the people who will set your soul free. Always seems impossible until it's done. Look for the good in everyone. And it just repeats. Now, did my dreams start coming true? Yeah, doesn't look like anybody's here. But now, let's have them come true, and I can help you with yours if you like by putting some comments. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed, and take care, everybody. Whoops, I minimized it. Where is it now? Where is it? Once in every show comes a song.